Here's everything we know about the death of Young Dolph, aka the King of Memphis. November 24, 2021 at 7:09 p.m. Central Time. Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis rapper Young Dolph, whose real name is Adolph Robert Thornton Jr., was shot and killed in Memphis on Wednesday, November 17, 2021. Maurice Hill, the owner of the shop where the shooting happened, Makita's Butter Cookies, told the news his employees said Young Dolph, 36, walked into the store to buy cookies. Someone then drove up and shot and killed him at the South Memphis bakery. Photos of two suspected shooters confirmed by the law enforcement. The following day, the news obtained pictures of suspected shooters, two people who stood outside of Makita's and opened fire. Young Dolph shooting suspects. In these photos, one suspect holds what appears to be a semi-automatic rifle aka a chopper. The other young thug aims a handgun aka a blicky into the bakery. Memphis Police said that the shooters pulled up in a white, two-door Mercedes-Benz before running past Young Dolph's car and shooting into the cookie shop. Police called the shooting senseless and said, "Our hearts go out to the Thornton family and all who were affected by this horrific act of violence." The release closed by saying officers are committed to working to curb these types of incident. Immediately after the shooting, hundreds of people flocked to the area as headlines broke across the world. Tensions flared and raw emotion spilled over. People laid on the ground, crying. Some onlookers called for an end to gun violence and peace. Others cursed and expressed anger at the loss of the Memphis icon. Chaos broke out at times. Even a car with a man inside, did a drive-by at the crime scene, and shot one man, and that man was taken away on a stretcher by paramedics. For hours, police worked to push the crowd back from the scene while trying to make sense of the tragic death. Airways Boulevard, a major street in Memphis, was shut down during the course of the investigation. The Memphis rap legend was no stranger to the bakery. A week before being shot to death, Young Dolph was there, spreading love and promoting the business.
Go back around there.
Yes, these right here.
What you got? Chocolate chip, don't hide.
Straight out the
Just for you. Appreciate you, baby. Be safe.
His camouflage Corvette sat in the parking lot of the bakery when the news crews arrived. Hours later, it was towed. Videos of the car went viral on TikTok as it was taken by police. Hundreds of people in the comments asking for answers. The day after Young Dolph was gunned down inside of the bakery, a memorial popped up outside as fans paid tribute to the rapper. Stuffed animals, balloons, flowers, candles and a dolphin sign hung around the cookie shop Thursday afternoon. The news spoke to people from as far away as Michigan who came to pay respects to the rapper. Around 3:30 p.m., a man was shot near the memorial, police said. The Memphis Police Department said the shooting happened at the Family Dollar right next door to the cookie shop. 3 people were detained and later charged in connection to that shooting, according to police, and the man was not critically injured in the shooting. A memorial is growing outside Medica's homemade butter cookies, where rap artist Young Dolph was shot and killed. The legacy of Young Dolph. The rapper, whose real name is Adolph Robert Thornton Jr., is well known in the Memphis community. Young Dolph began getting national attention in 2014 with the release of his mixtape High Class Street Music 4 Inches and the single Preach.
Keep it real with your dog no matter what. In these streets it ain't no such thing as love.
Preach. If niggas don't work, he'll fucking leech. Preach.
We're free.
Preach.
In 2016, he released his debut studio album, King of Memphis. The rapper leaves behind hits such as On the River, Cut It, Get Paid and Major. Young Dolph is well known for handing out turkeys around Thanksgiving in Memphis through the Memphis Athletic Ministries charity, speaking to school children and donating money to his former high school Hamilton High School and more. Young Dolph was reportedly on his way to pass out turkeys immediately after stopping at the cookie store. He also had planned to pass out turkeys at St. James Missionary Baptist Church in Memphis this Friday between 2 to 5 p.m. Shortly after the news broke, people took to Twitter to share what Young Dolph meant to them. Coach Deion Sanders turned to faith on the day of the tragedy. Rapper Gucci Mane said that his heart is broken by the news, calling Young Dolph a close friend. As the news spread, reactions continue to pour in from around the nation, including artists like Megan Thee Stallion and Rick Ross to local leaders such as Memphis Mayor Jim Strickland and Congressman Steve Cohen. Celebrities, community reacts to the death of Young Dolph. Young Dolph leaves behind family, including his cousin fellow Memphis rapper Key Glock. The news learned that law enforcement, including gang units, were heavily involved in preparation for any retaliation shootings. Memphis Police found the car driven by the suspects in Young Dolph's shooting on Saturday, November 20 in the 1100 block Bradley in Orange Mound. Mercedes used in the killing of Young Dolph possibly located, sources say. Covington Police also confirmed the same white Mercedes was used in a double shooting that left one woman dead in Covington. Mercedes used in killing of Young Dolph linked to Covington double shooting, police say. Police said the shooting took place in the area of S. College Street and W. Church of Viet on November 12 around 9:20 p.m. Two people got out of the car and started shooting at the victims as they left a football game, police said. Covington Police confirmed it was the same car used in the killing of Young Dolph in Memphis. On Tuesday, November 23, 6 days after the murder of Young Dolph, the news pressed Memphis Police Chief C.J. Davis for an update on the investigation when she attended an unrelated news conference. But for the second time in 5 days, Chief Davis did not seem to want to talk about it. She did express frustration with social media and gossip about the case. "Trust we are working on this case," MPD chief remains tight-lipped on Young Dolph investigation. The community needs to understand social media is fueling with a number of rumors and innuendos. Not just about this investigation, but various investigations. "Trust we are working on this case," said Davis. On Wednesday, November 24, 1 week after the rapper's death, Young Dolph's family released a statement 1 week after his murder. The statement, released through Dolph's publicist, reads in part, "There are no words that exist, that sufficiently express the pain we are feeling as a family. Losing Adolph, Dolph, Maman, changes our lives forever, and while we will take each day as it comes, we are comforted in knowing that he leaves a legacy that reflects his heart. A heart that was for his family. A heart that was for the people. That's all, gang. Don't forget to subscribe."